Hello students, today in this video we will study about the formation of image with the help of a convex lens. How does the image form in a convex lens? Why convex lens? Because it is having real focus. The light comes from the left side and it converges at a point called focus. In the mirror, we took focus and we set center of curvature, because in a mirror, the formula R is equal to 2F holds good. The radius of curvature is equal to 2 times focal length R. The focal length is equal to radius of curvature by 2. This will hold good only in mirrors, both concave and convex mirror. But in a lens, since the surface we are forming on two sides, it is called biconvex lens. It has two parts, you see, this has two parts, right? And the center of curvature of this part and this part may not be same. Because of that, you'll find that I have taken one is focus and double the value of focus is 2F I have taken. Now, for example, if I take 25 centimeter as the focus point, that is the focal length, and I have taken 2F is equal to 50 centimeter. I hope you understand. The same thing I have taken in the left hand side, because the light can come from this side also and converge, and I have taken here. So, in order to begin with the first derivation, let us say we take an object which is lying beyond 2F. Our first condition is going to be, we are going to take an object. Let us say this is a candle AB. The candle's flame, I have taken that as the object. And where is it lying? Beyond 2F. Beyond 2F is the position of the object. Right. Now, how are we going to draw the ray diagram? As we did in the case of a mirror, here everything is based on optical center. There in the mirror, it is reflection, it depended on pole of the mirror. So, let me take a ray which is from the tip of the object and passing, let me just to shorten the object a bit little so that it does not go to the edge of it. Fine. So, it is going to be parallel ray, a ray parallel to the principal axis. Let me draw it. Okay. So, this is the object AB. What will happen to this ray? This will pass through the focus. This ray will pass through the focus. And I am striking it at the optical axis, because I don't worry about this and this, because the lens is thin lens. It is not a thick lens, it is a thin lens. That is one. We know that. Another thing also, if a ray passes through the focus, let me take and pass it through the focus. Now, what do you think should happen to the ray? And it should go and strike the lens. Fine. What do you expect for this ray to happen? When it passes through the focus, it should become parallel to the principal axis. Okay? It should become parallel to the principal axis. Okay, I have got now a point of intersection, right, where the image is going to be, and the image is passing through and coming from one side to the other side. So, the image is real image. The image is the real image, but it is downward, so it is inverted. Right. Now, suppose somebody says, sir, only these two rays? No, we can take one more ray and we can pass it through the optical center. This ray can pass through the optical center. It is passing through the, sorry, it's a little bit different. Yeah, it is passing through the optical center, and when it passes through the optical center, it will go without deviation. It will go without deviation. It will go without deviation. The ray passing through the optical center will go without deviation. So all the rays are coming and meeting at a single point, and this is the image, inverted image. This is B dash and this is A dash. So what is the nature of the image? If suppose the object is placed beyond C, what is the nature of the image? It is formed between F and 2F. Beyond 2F. Yeah, remember not C, beyond 2F, and the image position. The position of the image is between F and 2F. Okay? And what is the nature? One, the nature of the image. It is real because it is passed through and come this side, and it is inverted. Okay, and what about the size of the image? Size, you see this is little big and this is smaller, right? It is diminished image. It is diminished image. So this is what you should understand carefully. Now I have drawn it beyond 2F. I want to do one more exercise. If I keep the object at 2F, what should happen? If I keep the object at 2F, what should happen? Take the ray, one passing through the optical center, another strike the lens and make it parallel. You do this exercise yourself. What I am going to do, I am going to take one more for your understanding how to draw the ray diagram. A ray which is being placed, an object which is being placed between F and 2F. I hope you would have guessed. What is the guess? The image should be beyond 2C. Beyond, again I am using the word 2C, it is wrong, it is 2F. And nature will be real and inverted. And let us see how the size is going to be. Let me draw the diagram carefully and you can learn it thoroughly drawing the ray diagram. So let me draw the lens first. Let me draw the lens first. Okay, this is the optical axis. Fine. And I draw the principal axis. The ray passing at the middle of it, and it will go without deviation. Any ray passing through the optical center will go without deviation. This is principal axis. Fine. Let me mark the focus 25 centimeter. And 2 times focus 50 centimeter. So F and 2F I have drawn. The ray is passing without deviation. The left hand side also, let me take 25 centimeter and 25 centimeter. So again I have marked F and 2F. And this is the optical center. Let me take a small scale. Again, this is called geometrical optics. So please draw the ray diagram with compass, use protractor and use scale, and you be accurate in what you do. And I am going to take the object between F and 2F. You choose this height according to your wish, which is A and B. Now it is very simple, right? Always keep a 30 centimeter full scale and take a half scale and let it be transparent and quality one. Okay, now I take a ray parallel to the principal axis. As usual, we know that it will pass through the focus. It will pass through the focus. Let it pass through. Okay. Now this ray is over. This ray is without deviation. This ray is over. Next ray. Let me take the ray, pass it through the focus. Yes, I have drawn the diagram little smaller. No problem. It doesn't matter. Okay, let me take it and pass it through the focus. Yes, these adjustments you can easily do. Nobody is going to stop you. Okay, so what we will do, because we have taken the reference line, so we can extend the lens little more like this. Okay, and similarly extend the lens to look symmetrical, right? Little bit big like this, right? Thin lens. This adjustment and all you can easily make. That is why draw with the pencil. That is very, 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 very important. Don't take it easily and draw with pen, because error possibilities are always there. We have to account for it. A ray which is passing through the focus, it will become parallel to the principal axis. It will become parallel to the principal axis. Principal axis. Okay? Yeah. Now this is crossing here. Fine. When we have a doubt, we have one more ray also passing through the focus. It is becoming parallel. We have another ray which can pass through the optical center, and we can check it. Is it meeting at the same point? Let me first draw one part of it first. Yeah. You need to do it little bit with patience. Patience pays. You do it with patience, right? I have taken till optical center and I am passing through. It is going to go without deviation. See, let me keep it. Yeah, see, it is coming and meeting. Very carefully we will do it. Yeah. Yes, all the rays are coming and meeting at this point. At this point. Okay? See, the ray which is passing through the optical center goes without deviation. Now you get a inverted image. Inverted image. We can extend the principal axis. Again, I said to you, use pencil. That is most important. Okay? This is the principal axis. The ray is going, and this is B dash and A dash. Check carefully. You can either use only two rays. Two rays are enough to form the image. But the third ray is only to cross check. It is only to cross check. A ray passing parallel to principal axis passes through the focus. A ray passing through the focus becomes parallel to the principal axis. And a ray passing through the optical center goes without deviation. They all come and meet at a point here, and you see here position of the image is beyond 2f. It is real because it is coming the other side, and it is inverted, is right. Size, you see, AB is small and this is magnified, so the image is magnified image. Okay, so I hope you understand all that which I have taught you now. In the next video, we will see when we keep an object within focus, what will happen, right? And you do the exercise keeping the object at 2f and precisely measure it and practice it. Take a white sheet of paper and then you draw the diagram neatly. Practice makes you perfect. Thank you so much.